All right. Good evening, everyone. Hello, ladies. My name is Dawn Diaz. I'm the founder and CEO of Milagros de Worldwide. And I just heard today what CEO, the new meaning of CEO, Chief Energy Officer. All right. So, um, so I'm excited to have everybody here today. It's been a long time since we've gotten together. Hope everyone's having a wonderful summer. And we are here today because we want to start talking about what's next for Healing Voices with Milagros de Worldwide. And since we have a small group and you're all graduates, I'd like to just have you come on and say a few words, your name, how you doing, what course did you do, and what was your experience with it. And just take like two or 3 minutes. This way we can share this with the new ladies that are interested in doing some courses with Milagros, specifically the next Healing Voices. So let's start with Kirsten.
I knew you were going to do that. Oh, that's fine. I'm ready. So I graduated from Healing Voices just the last session. I think the first day I spoke with you, Dawn, I told you I was both terrified and excited at the same time. For me, that experience was like peeling away layers of an onion, to kind of be corny about it. And in the past few months, I've been processing more and more about my trauma and recognizing that there were things that were still really deeply down in those layers. And I was like, you know what? I'm ready. I have to find a way to look at these and to address these. And then the email came and I was like, I'm doing this again. So it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, one of the most painful things I've ever done. But if it's not painful, you're not working, right? You're not growing, you're not processing. Anything worth doing is worth all of that. So it wasn't easy, but definitely less terrified this time and more excited. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to participate again.
Thank you so much, Kirsten, for sharing. And yes, you participated in the last cycle of Healing Voices, which was virtual. And so this upcoming version is it's going to be live. So I don't know if you knew that, that we're doing it live in person. In the meetings will be in Harlem, and then there will also be our live studio recording, which is what you're seeing on the videos with the previous cycle that Brenna and Margarita did. And Maria as well, yes. So we will have a virtual component, so that some courses or classes on maybe not Teachable, but some type of virtual platform will also be involved. So moving on to Maria. Maria, how are you?
Hi everyone. I'm doing excellent. So I was part of the first group, and that was live in person. And I've never liked public speaking. I've always been terrified of it. But taking this class helped me a lot, because at my job now, what I do now, sometimes I'm asked to co-facilitate some sessions. And so, and I do a lot of public speaking. We don't see it as public speaking, but I deal with a lot of clients. That's public speaking. So I feel that taking this course helped me a lot, especially with the Zoom meetings, with the co-facilitation and co-facilitating when I don't know the people prior to. It's helped me a lot with the nervousness of it. So yeah, thank you.
That's great. And Maria has also been a long time member of Milagros, being part of our boot camp, as a participant, as a part of the dream team. And gosh, you've done so many other things. You were part of the documentary. So definitely, Maria, we're very happy to hear your voice here today.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Jesse.
Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. I miss you all. So I'm happy to be here. Milagros Day Worldwide as a total whole, as Milagros, as Dawn, as a person, meeting her. Dawn has been an amazing, huge impact in my life on my journey. I met her at a time where it was God sent, because I wouldn't know that I was going to need her and what she does in the future. So God had me meet her 10 years before I even needed her, and I just wanted to spread the word on how amazing her organization, Milagros Day Worldwide, is, and how impactful of a place it is. And I'll tell you what, seeing her a couple of years back and being a part of the retreat, and also being a part of the course, Healing Voices, has changed my life tremendously. It has been a huge blessing. It has been the best thing that has happened to me. Not only was everything the most cost effective that I've ever seen in my entire life, but it was the most touching and the most soul shifting, and the most also not only empowering, but I would say educational. When we know exactly where our trauma is rooted and stemming from, it allows us to move with a point of knowledge and resilience and perseverance like never before. And it allows us to really get deep down into coping and moving forward with our lives. I met Milagros 10 years ago, and I did all of her sessions in the most transitional time of my life when I was coming into motherhood. So not only am I very thankful, but I'm pretty sure I might get emotional that my daughter will be very thankful for all the transformations that you've made in my life. So thanks.
Oh, Jesse, you're so sweet, and you're so authentic and so vulnerable. And that's what makes every time you share and every time you speak, it's so powerful and so impactful, because you have no pretense. You're like open to the core. And so I appreciate so much your sharing. And I love what you said about, your daughter being impacted. Like, your daughter was a baby, like, you were pregnant, right? When you did boot camp, like,
Yes.
oh my God, like we had a baby in boot camp, and she's able to receive the gifts and the ripple effect of everything that you've learned. And so that's truly a blessing, because trauma is generational. We've gotten it from past generations, and some of us unfortunately have passed it on to other generations, just because we didn't know. We just didn't know. And so whenever we can stop that cycle, it's so powerful that we're doing it now. So thank you for sharing that. And I also love that you said that it's cost effective. And really, I've done hundreds of classes and courses and seminars and retreats and coaching, you name it. And I have paid, tens of thousands of hundreds of dollars in the last, 25 years that I've been doing this. And my commitment has always been to make it accessible financially to all women. And so that's why the fees, we try to keep them as low as possible. Unfortunately, costs are rising everywhere, and so it's definitely trickling down, but we're still, it's still priceless what we're offering here. So thank you for mentioning.
Definitely the value outweighs everything, and I felt like you were just pretty much gifting it to us. So I thank you for that, because I've had the moments where like you said, I was looking for, even in the retreat, I was God sent. Like it happened at the perfect time when I was actually looking, and I was just like, I cannot afford this 1,000 or a couple thousand. Like, this is crazy. I just want to heal. And I feel like you have definitely gifted us, and not only gifted us with all these amazing tools and just with us healing ourselves, but also with a sisterhood and a bond. And I know that you leave it open to both women and men, and there is, no boundaries on gender or anything else. But you definitely created a secondary family that I've became very close and bond with, that it's very much like a blood bond. So I thank you for that as well.
Wow. Thank you, Jesse. Awesome. All right, Sonia, hello.
Hi,
So
ladies.
yes, what
And
we're
then
doing is
anyone
just,
else?
yeah, what we're doing is quickly just kind of giving a brief testimonial, or just a brief experience of the programs that you've done with Milagros, particularly Healing Voices. Being that on this call today, we don't have any new, prospective members, we're gonna just replay this and give people more inspiration as to what the course is about. All right. So just, if you could just take a few moments. Thank you, Sonia.
Yeah, no problem. One of the first things, just to piggyback off of, some of the words that you chose to say, and also Jesse, first of all, the fact that you have gone through so many different, like, in other words, this journey, you've gone through it, you've put in the work, you've put in the homework, not only in your time and attention to crafting yourself and your own healing. Financially, you already did all that. So you have handpicked and hand selected all of these things to bring to us in building our own toolbox, which is amazing. And of course, the affordability, it is priceless, because if you go to, like, a lot of, I'm not going to drop names, but you can do research yourself. You can Google a lot of things when it comes to, healing, and they're quite pricey. Even the ones that have, doctors heading it up and speaking. But, so what she's bringing to you is definitely valuable. And the sisterhood that you grow to have is always at your arsenal. So not only are you building a toolbox of different things that she's already layered up and configured for us all. So, 1 week, not this for you, but this is, oh my God, great for you the next week. But then you have all these women. And again, like she said, it's open to men as well. But right now we have a strong sisterhood, and that's in your resiliency toolbox for life. And that's priceless in itself. When I came into Healing Voices, I was brought in by a sister. I talk about childhood adversity myself and its impact on us as adults, being survivors of our own childhood. And it was interesting that she was literally crafting something and already had it set up, all these weeks of learning and continued healing. And I was going through something myself, challenging, just even in my marriage, because trauma affects everything, right? Wherever you're at, trauma affects you. And they helped me. This sisterhood helped me. Every week I got stronger and stronger. And instead of my voice being just quiet, I stood up for myself, and I needed to stand up for myself, as a lot of us are in that space and place ourselves, and just trying to find our own voice. So I thank you, Healing Voices, for allowing me to continue healing and growing, because you never stop growing, you know. So thank you for that. And so I went from being an observer and receiving everything throughout the whole journey. And then the following year, right? It was just the following year, then I became one of the teachers, one of the mentors. And that just doesn't stop. That sisterhood doesn't stop. You keep learning from one another. We're all mentors to one another. And I just thank you so much for everything that you continue to bring. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonia. And yes, you know, you revealed another dimension of what it entails to become part of Milagros. It's like you can take as much or as little as you want from it, right? Because you're only going to get out of it what you put into it, what you invest into it, of your time, of your energy, of your commitment, of your integrity, right? And so when you know, you become a student, you come in just to learn, you become open to heal yourself, and then naturally it's just the natural progression that you want to share it, that you want to help others to heal, that you want to actually use everything that you've learned for yourself that has made such an impact on yourself, that you want to share it. And we have that avenue, we have that tier that we're able to put ladies like yourself in positions of leadership in order to support others' healings. And you know, that's actually another layer of our own healing, you know, because people are constantly saying to me, oh, thank you for everything you do. And yes, it's a lot, and that's why sometimes I have to like walk away from it for a while, for a couple of months or whatever, to kind of, you know, refill my own cup, because I can only give from my overflow, right? When my cup runneth over, that's when I can give everything that I have, but I have to constantly be refilling my cup, right? But then, you know, this actually is part of my fulfillment. Having you all here, being with you, seeing your faces, seeing your smiles, seeing your progress, seeing your growth, seeing how you're standing in your power, how you are owning the space. That for me is priceless. So guess what? We are on a limited Zoom right now, so we literally have 10 minutes left of this Zoom. Yeah, so what I want to share with everyone before we end is that this is a space for you all to come in and work on this particular thing that we're doing with Healing Voices, which is going to be public speaking and trauma healing. It's a 8-week course where we're going to go through all of the stages of trauma and of healing and of public speaking. And at the end, we will record a professional talk at a TV studio. So if you want to know more,
sign me up. Sign me up. That's it.
If you want to know more, please contact us through the links that we'll be providing and sign up, because the price, you cannot beat it. All right, so Luz, can you tell us about your experience with Healing Voices very quickly?
Okay, I can say they was a wonderful time. We have been with beautiful sisters that we shared almost the same thing. We are growing together, and we are always for each other, no matter they are run away because my depression and everything, but I know I have a wonderful bond with my sisterhood. They are always there for me. It's nobody's mistake, it's my mistake, but the thing is, you know, I'm still in progress, but this is the best place to be. And to me, the wonderful, beautiful ladies. They are, you know, they consider them my sisters.
Thank you, Luz. Thank you. And Luz, you know, you have the perfect name because your name means light.
Like,
Every time Luz comes into a room, comes into a space, she just lights up the room with
She
her
does.
energy, with her beautiful smile. And, you know, like she said, she runs away a lot, but we're always here whenever she's ready to come back. And that's what sisterhood is about. Yes, yes. Okay, Margarita, I guess you're gonna take us out because we're gonna be cutting off soon. So tell us about your experience, my love.
Okay, so I did the first healing voices course. It was an amazing experience for me. It was the first time that I actually spoke about my trauma. And then I was able for the second class to be a mentor. What I got from it was being able to public speak about my trauma. Now I'm able, you know, there's times where I go and I go to different events and I support women of domestic violence, and I'm able to speak and I'm able to connect with them. And I don't have shame no more talking about my story. But it's been an amazing experience being part of Healing Voices. And I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
Wow, that is the perfect way to end, Margarita. Talking about that you don't have shame, that you could tell that story and there's no shame attached to it. Why? Because it does not define you. That is not who you are.
Right.
That was just an experience that you had.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
That I held on for so many years.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Margarita. And so, you know, Margarita and Brenna will be your facilitators for this cycle of Healing Voices. And so if you're interested, again, please respond to the links, send us a message, and we will give you all the details and answer all your questions. Brenna, would you like to say a few words before we head out? Brenna is our vice president of Milagros Day Worldwide, and she's also going to be your facilitator.
Hi, ladies. I just want to say first, thank you all for sharing. Thanks for your kind words. We really couldn't do this without you. As you say to us that we help you, like Dawn said, this is priceless for us. So thank you again. Healing Voices was the best experience. I've been with Milagros Days since day one, right? We've done different workshops and boot camps, but this was different. It was different for many reasons. And then we get to meet new people. So like Dawn said, if you want to know, listen, get the information to your friends. You know somebody that needs this course. Pass it down. Bring somebody with you. If you can't join, let them sit in your seat. We definitely don't want to waste this opportunity. So it's a great experience as everyone gets to hear the stories. And hopefully next week we'll have more stories from other participants. And maybe you guys can invite these new people that you want to come so they can listen to these stories and really get to meet us. Because I think it's important once we get to really do, you know, a live and get to meet everyone, even though it's through video for now, but it'll kind of prepare us for day one. So like, just pass the word. I'm looking forward to being with you ladies and facilitating. And I'm just excited. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. All right, great. So thank you all for being here. We're gonna come back again next Wednesday. So if you have someone that you think might be interested, please invite them, and we'll do just a quick, brief, you know, little overview of the course. And it's gonna be starting September 15th. It's gonna go between September and November is gonna be the course, and then our live recording is gonna be in November, right before Thanksgiving. So we'll give you all the details ahead in the links. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, everybody. Oh,
Talk
and
to y'all
please,
soon.
please,
Love
please,
you.
please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you look at the comments here, I shared the YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers. And you can watch the videos. They're phenomenal. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great
Bye.
evening, everybody. Mwah.
Night.
Thank you. We love
Bye,
you.
good night. Love you
So
all.
happy to see you, ladies. Miss you all. Bye.
I guess it didn't cut us off.
Yeah, there's a timer. It says 2 minutes.
Luz, pick up the phone once in a while. We've been looking for you.
I'm having,